Hello and welcome to Slurp. What's today's episode all about? It's called Food of the Gods. It tastes absolutely heavenly. You got it. We're talking about chocolate. Nothing quite satisfies the sweet tooth like a wonderful piece of chocolate. So stick with me and we're gonna slurp our way through chocolate. Come and step inside this chocolate shop with me. Okay, you know, a lot of people think of chocolate as sweet candy, but did you know that the word chocolate actually comes from words that mean bitter water? The reason for this? Because chocolate actually starts out as a drink. Let's find out.
The ancient Maya of Central America were the first people known to have discovered the secret of cocoa. Nearly 2,000 years ago, they mixed cocoa with water, chili peppers and corn. This made a frothy, spicy, bitter drink. They called it bitter water or chocolato.
Okay, today we're going to find out where cocoa comes from and how it's made into all those yummy chocolate drinks. And hurry up, no time to lose because we got a plane to catch.
Indonesia produces more than a tenth of the world's cocoa. I'll cruise the Bandung Java to explore a cocoa plantation.
Here we are in Indonesia. Look outside. Not Singapore, okay? Those are paddy fields. We are traveling like a rock star.
If only I was traveling with rock stars.
I see you, I feel
Get me out of here!
that is how I know you go on.
Oh my God. I'm never gonna listen to Celine Dion again in my life. Thank God we're... Oh, look over here. Excuse me? We're definitely in the right place.
This is one of countless cocoa plantations in Indonesia. They've been growing cocoa here for generations.
And because I don't fancy walking around here not knowing what I'm doing, I've got a guide right here. And hello, Mr. Yogas.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Yogas is our guide. He's going to bring us around this cocoa plantation. And you've got somebody to introduce to us.
Mr. Rohimat, Vice Manager of the plantation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you call this, Mr. Yogas?
This is pods. This is not right. This one is actually ready for
picking?
picking.
Really?
Really?
And just because they are so organized here, okay, they've actually prepared for us some, you know, an organized area where they're gonna like cut this open. It's a huge pile!
You want to see how they open it?
Yes, please. She's too fast. Okay, stop. Don't go sekejap. Don't go sekejap. Look, these are the cocoa beans. You know, it looks like soursop.
Bisa
Makan?
dimakan ya?
Bisa. Boleh? Boleh. Tastes like soursop also.
While the women harvest, the men haul in heavy sacks of cocoa for weighing and fermenting.
Once we take the beans from the trees, we
Right.
bring it here.
Okay.
And we put it inside this box.
Okay.
Banana leaves serve as a cover. As the beans ferment, bitterness subsides and the seeds brown. After each day, beans are pushed into a lower box. The beans are fermented for 5 days.
The reason why we ferment the beans is to extract the best flavor out of the cocoa beans.
Right.
If we don't ferment the cocoa beans, the flavor of the cocoa will not be as strong.
Now to hop over to where the cocoa beans are dried.
Follow me. This is so fun. There's this huge oven.
That side.
Yeah. Oh, okay, you burn it over here. Oh,
So we
man.
burn the wood here.
Right.
The heated air from this side of the wall is blown here.
Through the piping,
Uh-huh.
and then it goes
goes-
underneath this huge oven. Can I go inside? I'm going in. Hey. You know, this whole oven smells like chocolate. Really? Okay. So that's the steel plate, and those are the holes. And I guess they act like vents, and the heat comes up, and they dry the cocoa beans. How long does it take to dry like this?
3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
So it's 5 days for fermentation, 3 days for
oven drying.
Oven drying. Hard work, you know, for your bar of chocolate.
These women sort the dried and fermented cocoa beans before they're sent out. They remove bad or broken beans and debris. Only good beans get put into the sack. I followed the sacks of beans to a cocoa factory at Tangerang near Jakarta.
So here we are at the receiving center of BT Cocoa where all the sacks of the cocoa beans are, and we are going to go into the plant to see how these cocoa beans are processed into cocoa powder. So as you can see, you know, the bags of beans are being pulled out of these lorries, right? How difficult can this be? Like that, my teacher up there. See, not bad, what? Wow! Okay, enough fooling around. I think it's time that we get into the meat of the beans, and or rather the meat of the bean processing. And to bring us around, please say hello to Mr. Christophorus. He's the factory manager, and he's going to be bringing us through the processing of the cocoa bean. Oh my goodness! Look at this huge, okay, it's really loud, so we have to talk over the din. What is this?
This is our dumping station. So we start,
Dumping station.
yeah, we start to dump in the bean from this stage, and then we lift up the bean using the elevator.
I see.
Elevator goes upstairs.
It goes up.
Yeah.
We can go?
Up here, the cocoa beans are cleaned. The machine sieves out oversized beans and removes lighter debris like raffia string. Mostly bean-sized particles get passed. A magnet traps any metal, and this machine removes heavy stones. Next, the clean beans are tumble-dried under heat.
So now you see the bean now very hot.
Very hot! How can you get this hot?
You see now the bean very easy to remove the shell.
The hot cocoa beans now enter a machine that removes their husk and shell. What they want to get are these pure cocoa bits, known as cocoa nibs. These are then transported and fed into a clean area for processing.
Now we are in the roasting area.
Oh, no wonder it's really hot. It's like a sauna. After the coconuts are roasted, they grind it, and then they make it into what is called cocoa liqueur. Pure cocoa, right? It's so hot that even the railings are hot, and I feel like I can squeeze out all my pimples.
After we got the cacao liquor, we fill into this machine,
Yeah.
pressing machine, and then we press. And then the butter, cocoa butter come out from this side. This is our cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter can be used to make chocolate bars, soap, and lotions. Once the cocoa butter has been extracted, what's left is called a cocoa cake.
Ah! That was the cocoa cake on my feet! Oh my gosh!
The cocoa cakes are ground into cocoa powder. The powder is then packed and weighed. It's time to leave the heat and see where the cocoa butter goes.
Aircon! Look at that! Wow, so it's packed like
We
this.
pack in 25 kilo.
I just find it so amazing that the oil that comes out from that black cocoa liquor can be so clear. So you just keep filtering and filtering and filtering until the...
Only one time.
Only one time, so the filter is very powerful.
Yes.
After a few minutes, this liquid becomes a solid.
Okay, now we put tape on.
So all the cocoa has been packed, it's brought into this warehouse and is ready to go out, and so am I. I will see you back in Singapore. Bye! Mundo Pak! Okay, let me tell you about this next place we're going to visit. It manufactures a drink that was inspired by this famous Greek athlete that was known to be so strong he carried a full-grown bollock through a stadium. The athlete's name was Mylon. What's the name of the drink? Milo lah!
Milo is a milk drink made with chocolate and malt. Originally from Australia, Milo was first sold in Singapore in the 1950s. Since 1984, most of the Milo consumed in Singapore has been produced at this factory in Jurong.
Okay, hello Richard.
Hello, King Hua.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Everybody meet Richard. He is the factory manager here at Nestle, and you're going to bring us to see step by step on how Milo is made.
Yes, definitely. I'll show you.
Thank you. Everybody is dressed in the same fashion. Look behind you. The ingredients that go into Milo, okay?
This is milk powder. It's 25 kilo.
Very heavy, very heavy. So that's one ingredient, skim milk powder. This whole bag is cocoa powder.
Yeah.
And this is sugar. Fantastic.
The various ingredients are transported into a clean area for processing.
So what you saw just now, they are being brought up here, and from here, the cocoa and the sugars are brought up to the staging station. The computer will control the exact requirements of cocoa, milk powder,
Sugar.
and sugar
Right.
into the weighing hopper.
All the dried ingredients are mixed together with palm oil and sweet malt extract. This paste is then vacuum dried for 20 minutes.
It's like these rows. It's almost like a bar of compressed Milo powder.
Now these cans get filled with Milo powder.
That's the Milo. Milo. It needs a cover. And then a whole bunch of covers right there.
Every day, hundreds of cans of Milo are sent out from here. But they don't only fill cans here, they fill sachets too.
You know, it's still warm. It's still warm.
The machine will reject the pouch that you took out one pack.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The machine is going to reject the pouch I took out one bag. Think of it this way, Richard. I just tested your system. Make sure whether it works or not. This packet was rejected because I took this out of it.
The Milo has to pass one more important quality check before it can be sent out.
Look at the sign. It says no man allowed actually.
No man's allowed. Authorized.
Woman is fine. So welcome to Milo Idol. No, seriously, this is what it really is, okay? I mean, look at this table. There are all sorts of different types of Milos that are produced right here at the Nestle plant. And every day there is a panel of 6 people that go around and they actually taste every single one of these products to make sure that the quality is there and the standard is there before it's pumped up into the market. So this is the standard Milo
produced for local consumption.
for local Singaporean consumption. Okay,
How delicious it is.
let's move on here. So I put this one down.
Right.
The Milo Australian recipe. Okay. Okay, 100%, definitely more milky.
Yes.
Okay, now there is Milo Gold, and this is a brand new recipe. The results time, in terms of the standard of all the Milo that I see here today, yes, I think every single one of them should be shipped out to the market right now. Just pack about 20 cartons and I'll stuff it into my bag.
Okay.
Okay?
Send a
Now,
truck.
now.
Send a truck.
Hurry up. Minum Milo anda jadi sihat dan kuat.
Milo is Singapore's most popular chocolate drink. I'll be checking out some delicious Milo concoctions.
Everybody knows this, the favorite of children everywhere in Singapore, the Milo pig. And of course, by now, all of you are already familiar with this. This is the Milo dinosaur, which is basically the Milo pig with loads of the Milo powder on top. But we're actually here to feature something which is special about this place. And it's not here. Where is it? Thank you very much, Mohammed. This is the Milo Godzilla. Say hello to Mohammed, the manager of Al-Azhar. So rumor has it, people believe that Al-Azhar invented the Milo Godzilla.
Yeah.
Tell us now, is it true?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, you heard it, huh? It's true.
We bought this one in, I think in year 2000.
Yeah.
So this one is 8 years already.
8 years already. This one is 10 years already.
Yeah.
This one is as long as I can remember. Sports day in school always got Milo, cold Milo. I think another 2 years must come up with a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Now I want to learn how to make
Okay.
a Milo Godzilla.
First thing you take your ice.
Like
Okay. The Milo first.
The Milo, some more.
Okay, now.
Okay. I just found out something. Okay. Every time you see this, doesn't mean that the formula of the Milo inside here is like the same as everywhere else. Okay. And I tasted it just now, and it's very nice because it's slightly sweeter, so that when you put the ice, then it's just right.
Yeah.
Got it? Okay, then
We have to take the ice cream.
Now the Milo powder. Okay.
Okay. Now it's a whipped cream.
And there you have it. King's Milo Godzilla, the monster of all drinks. Cheers. Thank you very much. I'm going to test out my Milo Godzilla to see whether it's standard or not. I want you to try my Milo Godzilla and tell me whether it's as good as Mohammed's. You try. As good as Mohammed. I'm sure you've tasted many times Mohammed, right? Okay, you must take a bit of ice cream first. Okay, take. I put a lot of love inside, you know. Perfect. You heard or not? Perfect. Not very good, you know. Perfect, right?
Yeah, perfect. Same as Muhammad.
Oh, same as Mohammed. Good enough for me.
I'm down at Robertson Quay looking for my final chocolatey destination, a cafe that specializes in luxury chocolate. My taste buds are watering already. This is Laurent Cafe and Chocolate Bar, a chocoholic's heaven. Chocolate here is virtually an art form.
Hello, and as you can see, I've got my apron on. Here I am standing next to Lauren Bernard, chocolatier. Doesn't that sound so like exquisite? Hello, Lauren.
Hello.
And today he's going to show us how to do a true blue, fantastic, amazing, like real deal mother of a hot chocolate, okay? So come on, Lauren, show us how to do this.
Okay. So what you're gonna do now, we're gonna make a hot chocolate.
Okay, what is the secret to a really good hot chocolate
Alors, first fresh milk and good chocolate.
and good chocolate?
To bring
Did you
to
just
the
pour
bowl.
all of that in there?
No, half of it.
Oh, half.
Just half of it.
Half of it.
That's a beautiful vanilla from Madagascar.
Madagascar.
You can see it's very oily.
And may I stir it for you?
Yes, please, yeah, that would be wonderful. And we put the entire things in it. So while you're stirring, I'm gonna chop the chocolate.
That's huge.
We're gonna put all the chocolate in it.
Woo! As you can see, I can't keep my fingers off this thing.
And there we mixed.
Finish?
So fast.
So fast, very fast.
So now we just have to wait. We're gonna let it rest a couple of hours.
Let it soak in its own flavors.
Yeah.
While we wait, Laurent shows me how he makes other chocolate desserts.
What you're gonna see now is a one-take wonder.
He's melted about 20 kilos of sweetened dark chocolate for this.
You want to try?
No, no, thank you. I don't want to try. You know, this is the dance of the chocolate. It's like a chocolate ballet. Notice how graceful Lauren is.
Laurent spreads the chocolate to cool it down to an exact temperature. This is so it'll make chocolate bars and candies with a lovely texture and shine.
Okay, and all the chocolate goes back into the bucket?
Yeah.
Okay, so after all that and all the temperature dancing, we're gonna make our chocolate bars, and Lauren said I can make my own bar. But I'm supposed to watch him first, so one ladle fills up
Yeah.
one of these. Shake it around.
After shaking out any bubbles, it's time to go nuts and decorate. Lauren forms pretty flowers.
Okay, go.
I think I can do better, so I've challenged Lauren to a chocolate bar making face-off.
Put it over here and shake the hell out of it! Woohoo! Okay. Now, watch the master at work.
I doubt he thinks I'll win this.
As the French say it, voila! Have a look!
Well, sort of. 5 hours later, our chocolate beverage is set. Lauren heats and whips the mixture till it's light and frothy. It smells like it's gonna be worth the wait.
Et voilà.
Thank you. Okay, what's the sticking out of the hot chocolate?
Alors, this one is to stir the chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like making fire?
Yes. But it's the traditional way. It's what was used in the 16th, 17th century when the chocolate come to Europe.
Yeah.
They used to serve it like that. The pot was kept in hot water.
Oh, there's a
was-
little wheel at the bottom of
Yeah.
it.
And the idea is to mix it like that.
Right.
And like that is make some, like a little whisk.
And so this contraption is actually quite traditional.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Because I've never seen it before. Oh! Can you pour it?
Just- Pour it for you.
I'm too excited.
Pour it for you.
Ooh, look at that.
Like it.
So chocolate is good for the health, you're telling me.
It's very good for the health because
It's very good for the
a
health.
lot of minerals and
A lot of
and,
minerals.
and anti-aging also. It's good. Ouais.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. This is not like any other hot chocolate I've ever had. No, really.
Really?
Yes. It's not sweet and watery. That's what it's not. It's not sweet and watery, which is what most hot chocolates are. I mean, look, it's so thick, it's like a soup. Thank you very much, Lauren. And we've come to the end of our episode. This is what I call a bittersweet ending. Corny.